So if you clicked on the video, it's probably because you're thinking, hey, title is how to be successful or positive outlook. You clicked on the video because you said, I saw something, I liked it, and I want to know more about it. That's why you clicked on the video. Or it's because you're not in the best frame of mind today, or you just want to learn something. You want to learn something new. And the great thing about that is you've already started off with a positive growth mindset, a growth outlook, which is good. Now, I'm going to get to the point. Lots of people today don't want to work for money. They don't want to work for it. And what I mean by that is a lot of people want to be rich. They want to drive these Lamborghinis, these Porsches, these Ferraris. They want to drive these really beautiful cars, and they want to have these nice homes, and the girls or guys, whatever the preference is. But a lot of people want to be in that place in life. But what not many people realize, and what I think the richest people in our society have realized, is that you don't work for money, you have the money work for you. Now you're probably saying, what does it mean that the money works for you? Well, let me explain really quick, probably 2.5 minutes. When someone says, I want to have a lot of money, that's a want. That's not an I'm going to. That's making them say, I'm going to put my dream here, but I'm going to stay here. So I'm going to want this, but in reality, I'm only going to have maybe this to this. And that's an issue, because when you say I want, you're already psychologically saying, okay, I want it, but I may not work hard for it, but I might. And that's good, it's good to work hard for something. But if you put yourself in the frame of mind of, I'm going to have, I am. If you do present, future, if you do that, it's going to put you in a way better space than if you say, I want to, I might. It's not lackadaisic. And the thing behind that is that if you really want to do something, if you really want to put your mind to it, you're going to have to work your ass off for it, You're not going to get to be a multi-millionaire, be in the top 3% of society, in America, not just that, but in the world. You're not going to just say, you know what, I'm going to work. You're going to say, I am working. You're going to cut, the parties, you're going to cut going out. You're going to focus yourself entirely on your goal to success. Because if you focus yourself on success just a little, but then you focus all of this over here and all of this over here, your mind is going to be like, okay, well, we're getting there, but we're not getting there quick. It's okay, we're okay. But what you want to do is you want to say, no, it's not okay. I'm doing it now. I am working my ass off now to be where I want in the future. And I don't think lots of people notice that. Lots of people, they make choices in the moment. And making a choice in the moment means that choice is only benefiting you for that moment. Now, of course, there's logical situations where, you're gonna want to benefit yourself for that moment. But there's also those situations where you want to say, I don't want this to just benefit me now. I want this to be in the future. I want this to benefit me here, here, and here. Because I don't want it to stop benefiting me. And what people do, since they make spur-of-the-moment decisions, they don't think. And if you want to think, you have to actively think. You have to explore your mind in itself. Even if it's a quick decision. Hey, do you want to go out with me? It just takes a few seconds, not even. It takes maybe a second at most if you think long about something. But it really only takes that little amount of time to say, I'm going to go out, then I'm going to focus. Or I'm going to do this. But say someone says, hey, you want to go out and party. You're probably going to get messed up. And logically, if you're celebrating or something, that makes sense a little bit. But realistically, you don't want to be messed up if you haven't made your success yet. You want to constantly grow yourself. And so when I say think, I mean you're going to take that time before you respond to the person. It doesn't even have to be over text or a call. It could be face to face. You know what? Before I'm going to go out, let me think about what I want to do. Let me think, what am I doing now? What's going to happen at that party or that dinner or that date? And then what's going to happen after? You always want to position yourself 2 ahead of where you currently are. And when I say 2 ahead, you can think of it like chess. Think always ahead of the other person. And that's what you do. If you think only in the moment and only step by step, you're not going to really understand in the big scheme of things all of this, I worked for this and that and this. What you're going to understand is I worked for this then, and it didn't get me far. And that's the difference, and the main difference between the super wealthy and the middle class isn't just money. Realistically, yes, it's money that separates the two from each other. But in the mind, in the head, that's where it's really at. Because the really wealthy think differently about money than those who aren't wealthy. Those who aren't wealthy think day-to-day basis, paycheck to paycheck. But those, and now this doesn't apply to everyone, obviously it's a blanket statement, but those who think about money in a different way can realize that they don't want to be controlled by the money, that they don't want the money to dictate how they live their life. They want the money. They want to control the money. They want to control what they're getting, how much they're getting, when they're getting it. And that's the difference, because if you just take those few seconds of time to think about what money really is and where it really gets you in life, you'd realize that it's not the money that gets you places, but it's the mindset and the outlook that get you places. So remember, because, obviously, first video, bit rickety. I get it, it's fine. But remember in your head, in your mind, however you remember best, I mean, scientifically, clearly it's in your head, but however you remember best, you have to think not in the moment, but you have to position yourself for success now. Not tomorrow, not the day after, not 15 years down the road. You want to position yourself for success? If you want to be that millionaire driving the nice cars, if you want to be the billionaire owning all the houses everywhere in the world, traveling everywhere, living life, you have to realize that it's not the money that's doing that. It's how hard you worked to get there that's doing that. And you're controlling your life at that point. You're controlling it obviously to the best you can, but you are controlling yourself. And you're controlling, I want to do this now. I want to do it then. I want to do this here. You're not saying, okay, my next paycheck comes in then I can do it. You're saying, you know what? I want to make my paycheck right now. That's when you make your paycheck, and that's when you make the move. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one. There's going to be a lot of these, a lot of different ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, as always, success is at the front of your mind every day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all later. Peace.